Well, topping our news, President Obama just authorized the U.S. military to conduct airstrikes if Islamist militants advance toward American personnel in northern Iraq.
I know that many of you are rightly concerned about any American military action in Iraq, even limited strikes like these. I understand that. I ran for this office in part to end our war in Iraq and welcome our troops home, and that's what we've done. As Commander-in-Chief, I will not allow the United States to be dragged into fighting another war in Iraq. And so even as we support Iraqis as they take the fight to these terrorists, American combat troops will not be returning to fight in Iraq.
And at the request of the Iraqi government, the U.S. has airdropped food, water, and medicine for tens of thousands of Iraqis now trapped on a mountain range in northwestern Iraq. They're stranded there after fleeing from the ISIS militants. And in Israel, the war resumes yet again. Seconds after a 72-hour ceasefire ends, Hamas launches at least 18 rockets into Israel. Reports say the country's Iron Dome system fortunately intercepted one of those rockets. Two of them fell in open areas, injuring two people. Israel returned fire on militant targets in Gaza. The fighting began after negotiations over a new border deal for the Gaza Strip became deadlock again. And also in the news, the first of a 1-2 punch may be weakening, but Izel's tropical force winds, well, they still pack quite a punch for residents in Hawaii this morning. The National Weather Service downgraded Hurricane Izel to a tropical storm last night, but her 70-mile-per-hour winds still managed to cause nearly 3,000 people so far to lose power. The National Weather Service issued flash flooding warning for the Big Island, whereas Hurricane Julio, a Category 3 storm, is about 1,000 miles behind in the Pacific. The last hurricane to hit Hawaii happened 22 years ago. Well, it's been almost 35 years when a mass murder-suicide in Jamestown, Guyana, shocked the nation. 900 people killed, including hundreds of children, and a U.S. congressman, all because one religious leader ordered them to. Now, a grisly discovery. The cremated remains of 9 of those victims have been found in a former funeral home in Delaware. According to funeral home directors, it's not unusual for families to authorize cremation and then leave the ashes at funeral homes. The murder-suicide happened way back in the 1970s. Jim Jones, a leader of the People's Temple, moved his congregation from San Francisco. Jones ordered his cult members to drink a cyanide-laced grape drink.